We all know that we shouldn't waste Friday night on a first date, but what about a one-night stand? What's the worst that can happen? Well, the all-new horror film Strange Darling has a sick and twisted entry into your dark imagination the next time someone asks you that question. Here's my spoiler-free review of Strange Darling. The film follows our two lead characters who engage in a one-night stand that quickly devolves into a sick and twisted murder spree. In addition to being a slasher, this film is also a psychological thriller, mostly because it's told in a non-linear format. So the audience is learning information out of order from when they take place, providing new context and clues to help you solve the mystery. The film is beautifully shot on 35mm film. It's so gorgeous, these high contrasting colors with the costume designs and the scenery, and the lighting in later parts of the film is just stunning. The director of photography was Giovanni Ribisi, the actor best known as Sneaky Pete. Didn't know he had this in him. I was also really impressed by the narrow scope of focus in the story. We only really focus on these two characters, and their performances are so well executed. I think that whether or not you like this movie is going to be contingent on if you enjoy the format. For me, I lost interest in the nonlinear storytelling about 60% of the way. And while I do appreciate the big risk of the nonlinear format, I did feel like it was overly reliant to build tension, and it was not used in a way that was any kind of satisfying. Thought that it looked gorgeous and it was a really beautiful film, and I want to celebrate new and unique concepts anytime I can. However, and I can't say too much about this without giving anything away, but I'll try. I don't think that they handled the subject matter of this film very well. I was very confused on how they wanted me to feel and the message that they were saying. I was really concerned with how people were going to take the lessons from this film going forward, and so it planted in me a little bit of mistrust in the filmmakers, and when dealing with a subject matter like this, I feel like that was a miss. I do think this film could have benefited from a content warning. I'll try to see if I find one and I'll drop it in the comments below. But let me know if you check out Strange Darling, and I am planning on putting my full review on the longer video app later this week.